Last summer, a group of 24 teens traveled down to Florida on a missions trip. While there, we served at many locations including a homeless shelter. The temperatures were their usual highs in mid-July, so we were handing out drinks to all of the people outside and then praying with them. One lady in particular stood out to the team that morning, Alice. Alice was an older lady with dirty clothing and messy hair, and it was very apparent to us she was having a very challenging life. She shared that as a homeless person, she made herself a sort of home located in the woods. In order to stay safe, she had to get out of her home and away from the woods before light each morning, and she couldn't return to the woods until after dark that evening. During the day, she either wandered around in the area and spent some time at this homeless shelter. At this homeless shelter, she could receive some food and a little bit of shelter. She was wearing one pair of shoes that were worn out past being shot. That day, she put in an application for a new pair of shoes from the homeless shelter, and the joy she had when she heard she was going to receive just a new pair of shoes. She needed new clothes yet, and it was obvious to me that even her new shoes would not last long. It was eye-opening to me to see the condition she was in, and along with all the other people around that we talked to. I knew that there was homeless people, and that they had a really hard life to live, but I didn't realize how bad it was, and how close to home it was. People learn to live in a bubble. They don't realize what all is happening to the people around them. Most people realize that there's hunger and struggle in other countries, but we're in America. America's not a third world country, so we don't have people without homes, shelter, and food. That's not true. So much is going on around us that we don't even realize. Do you pay attention to the stores and signs? Do you see when they change? Have you ever thought about all the people around you?
Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken-hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah, yeah.
What about your next door neighbor? Did you know that they just had back surgery and were in need of someone to bring them some food? Or a friend you just sort of stopped talking with recently? Are they still okay? It's so easy to get focused on just the plans that you have and all the things that you need to get done. You're always thinking about what comes next. You start your day off, and from the time you step out of bed until the time you lay back down, your mind is constantly going on all the things you have to do. Part of the problem is we're so busy. If we would just take a moment, look around, and get a new view of what is going on around us, there wouldn't be so many people living in bubbles.
Open, I'm only hoping that you'll show me something more.